Hi, this is Paul Sohn from Portland, Oregon. Did you know that on average 7 out of 10 Americans dislike their work? In fact, many of us feel that work is a hard, monotonous set of thankless tasks. Yet nearly 40% of our waking hours we work. I believe that the world is experiencing an epidemic of major proportions that is affecting every Christian professional from living a purpose-driven life. If you have ever struggled or had questions about your sense of calling or how to live out your calling in the workplace, this is a webinar that you don't want to miss. In fact, my colleagues Lincoln Parks and Dave Arnold and I will be addressing this issue head-on. We'll be sharing our stories, our struggles, the strategies that we've implemented from our different vantage points. So I'd love to see you on July 22nd. Thank you very much.
Hey everyone, Dave Arnold here. If you're in the marketplace or you started your own business and you want to know how you can live out your faith in an authentic way and really live out your calling to make a difference, but you're not sure how to go about that, you're not sure what steps to take, or perhaps you're at a job where you're not sure if it's really your calling. You're not certain if this is something that you're really meant or designed to do. If this resonates with you, then I want to invite you to a free webinar on July 22nd. And it's going to be incredible because you're going to hear from 3 different perspectives, from Lincoln Parks, from Paul Sohn, and from myself. And I come from a ministry background as a pastor who's done different roles within the church, as well as the non-for-profit world where I was a caseworker. So I'm going to talk about ministry. And you may be surprised because a lot of people think ministry has to do with being in the church, you know, being a pastor or, you know, a Christian teacher or something like that. But really, if you're a follower of Jesus, then we're all called to do ministry. That is, to live out the purposes and the calling that God has entrusted us with. So we're going to talk about that. And you're going to hear from Lincoln, who comes out of corporate America and started his own business. And what does it look like to be an entrepreneur who is devoted to the service of God and to want to make a difference in the world and to impact people? And what does that mean in business? And then you're going to hear from Paul, and Paul's going to share about being in corporate America and how to live out how do you live out your faith, and how does Paul live out his faith within that context? Because really, all of us want to make a difference in the world. And if you're on this call, I'm sure that's why you're on it, because you want to make a difference in this world. You want to make an impact. So we're going to give you some practical steps to do that, some tools that you can take away to apply to your life in whatever context you're in. Again, it's July 22nd. That's a Tuesday at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you can't make it because of work or whatever, then sign up anyway so you can get the recording. Or take your lunch break, because it's 1 o'clock and you know you could take a lunch break and listen to it. It's going to be about an hour, and we're going to have Q&A. We'll have great information, and you're going to hear stories that will hopefully inspire you. Again, it's on Tuesday, July 22nd at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Please sign up, and I hope you enjoy the webinar. Take care now.
Hey guys, Lincoln Parks here, and I'm so excited that you heard from 2 of my great partners that I'm going to be partnering with in this webinar called Faith and Calling in the Marketplace. You heard from Dave Arnold, you heard from Paul Sohn, and now what I am going to bring to you in this part of the webinar is also going to be talking a little bit about entrepreneurship. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're passionate about entrepreneurship, or if you're an aspiring entrepreneur and you want to get online and you want to market your business but you don't know the tangible steps, I'm going to bring to you from the perspective of an entrepreneur some of the things that I went through and some of the things that I struggle with my faith and calling and deciding, you know, and trying to figure out that calling that God had on my life to really become an entrepreneur and share that, share my passion with the world. So I'm excited about this webinar. Make sure that you join us on July 22nd. 2014 at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be live, and I can't wait to share with these guys. We're coming from 3 different perspectives. We're coming from the entrepreneur's perspective, which I'm going to be covering. Then we're coming from the corporate America perspective that Paul Son is going to be covering. And then from a religious and God-fearing perspective from Dave Arnold. So we're excited about this webinar. We're excited about what we're about to embark on as a team. So you guys just join in, follow along. All you have to do is just subscribe to the webinar, and we'll be ready for you. We're creating as much content as we can to pass on to you. I'm very excited about the webinar. So see you July 22nd, 1 p.m. for Faith and Calling in the Marketplace. Take care.